Hey, welcome, my Pick Three at a Glance family. How is everybody today? I hope everybody's doing well. This is Mo Money Terry at you again with the Pick Three at a Glance system for all states. Also, it's for state-specific evening draw, but the system works all around the globe, anywhere in the world that you're going to be playing Pick Three. That's why it was easy to put together where we track the actual 1,000 numbers. We use 22 numbers to track the 1,000 numbers. It's easy and it's simple. That's why I call it Pick Three at a Glance. And yep, I'm going to say it again. We hit them again, y'all. That 149 that came in, it was on the whiteboard. And we not only hit the number itself, we hit the back pair on it. So, like I say, the proof is in the pudding. It's simple tracking. The law of average got to work, and the numbers have to fall. Okay, so I always start this tutorial that I start, and I start off with the one simple 1-1 rundown that we use. Like I said, there's no grids, no tic-tac-toes, no date sums, no flips, or any of that thing you have to use with my system. No 100 different multiple rundowns. All of it, if you're tracking the numbers, the actual numbers, all of that is automatically included. So you don't have to bother yourself with, and it's not included for you to hit the next day. You get your numbers, you hold on to your numbers when they hit. You building a bucket list to go get the other numbers. When they hit, you got more bank to get the other numbers when they hit. And sooner or later, you're going to start hitting a lot of straight numbers because you'll be tracking the front pair and the back pairs, and you're going to have the money to continue playing. I guess it's too simple of a strategy, but it is. It works. It's been good to me. So I'm sharing it with everybody so it can be good to them too. But play responsibly. You're playing for the long game so you can see how the numbers start arranging themselves. You be there to get them. Okay? So let's start with the congratulations. I know. There was some hits from a couple of people because they told me that they was gonna play. Well, I knew they hit, but it's 149. We got that back pair, and we got the number itself because it was on the whiteboard. Today is August the 23rd. I always play the number that's prior. All right, that hit the day before. Always not play, but always do the 1-1 rundown on the number that come prior. And here's August 24th, 2022. And the number is 149. Last time, I always like to let people know when the last time the number came out so they'll get an idea how the numbers have to rotate. Like I said, it takes 3 years for these numbers to rotate. And if you ain't tracking, you playing a loser's game. So, and I know that from personally tracking over the years. I don't know what nobody else gonna say, but if they ain't tracked like me, I don't know what they gonna say. People say anything. It don't worry me what people say and do no more. It really don't. 1 4. So the number could come up 149, 194, 419. It can come 6 different ways as a straight. 491, 914, 941. And what we're gonna do is find where this 149 is in the run. When we do the 1-1 rundown, so find out where this 149 is in this Pick Three at a Glance strategy sheet that's made off of 22 numbers. That's all you're going to need, these 22 numbers. I'm going to call them out. 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, 037. Those are the straights, all right? And the doubles are 3 numbers that got 2 like numbers in them, okay? Like the 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044. Those are what I call my base numbers. That's how I'll get the 1,000 numbers. These numbers stay the same. All right. Now we're gonna do the one rundown. It's simple. Everything's in numerical order. You don't have to. They, like I said, they got 100 different multiple rundowns that they use, and the numbers be all kind of way. But this here goes from the top to the lowest number on all three, and it's all numerical order. You add 1 to the 1, you get 2, and then you go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and add 1 to 9, you get 10. But you don't use the 1, you just use the 0 and 1. Bam. Same here. You add 1 to the 4, you get 5. Then you go 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 to that 9, you just really can just say 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. Top number, top at the top, you get at the bottom. Same here. 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 1-1 rundown. Can't get no simpler than that. With this rundown, 1 plus 1 is 2, and you're done pretty much. All right. No, you don't have to do no checking. You don't have to do no circling this number, that number, the back number, none of that. Because you're going to see all that because you're going to be tracking an actual number. All right. Now, what we're looking for is what column, because each one of these numbers got to go make their own column when you do the 1-1 rundown on them. Every one of them. They'll have their own individual columns like down here. All right. Now, you want to know what column you're going to find is 149 in. And I know it's going to be column 9 under the 025. It's going to be, in the column, it's going to be 025, but the number is going to be 914. It's not, the number's going to be 914. And the way you find the 029, you go down here, and here it is. It's going to be 250. Okay, when you go to the column 019, go to column 025, it's going to be 914. It's not going to be 149 because if you change the numbers, all these numbers going to change. Okay, so this 250 is the base number, but the 9 is going to be 025. So you're going to go and find the 025, and then your 149 going to be in that column. All right, so here we go. You're going to go column 9, 025, and we're looking for 149, but it'll be 914 rather, okay? Bam, you check it off. Okay, and you can look at here. I started this picture at a glance sheet from June to now up to August. That's why you see all these marks at a glance. I can see what numbers fail, how they fail, how many times they fail. Depends on how many times I checked it out. You're looking at them at a glance. You know at a glance what numbers ain't failed yet. That's how you're going to know when you hit whether to go and get your numbers to play. All right? So we already see, okay, off the 025, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers that fell off. Now we can see what numbers didn't come off of it. That's just in 3 months, okay? But you still got a lot of other numbers out there. But at a glance, you can look at any one of those 1,000 numbers at a glance, okay? And how you get the 1,000 numbers? You got 12 columns here, right? And 12 numbers. Each one of them columns, numbers can come 6 different ways. So you're not looking at just 10 numbers, you're looking at 60 numbers. 60 times 12 gives you 720. All right? Now, same with the doubles. Doubles can only come 3 different ways. And you got 10 of them, 9 of them, because triples it can only come 1 way. That can come 3 different ways. 9 times 30 gives you 270. That gives you 720, 270 gives you 990 numbers that you're looking at one glance. All right? And just marking them off. Then you got the 10. The 10 is going to give you your 1,000 numbers. 1 in 1,000. Those are the odds, okay? Law average on here is never going to change. Each one of these numbers is going to change position when they play. All of them going to change position. What you're doing is watching them as they rotate. All right? And you marking them off. You know, each one of these columns represents 60 numbers at a glance. So if you have one column, this here, like I said, is a yearly sheet. But if you have one, I have one yearly sheet that I mark off for the year, and I have one monthly sheet. And on my monthly sheet, following those numbers, I can tell on what column I don't mark any number off of. Okay? And the thing being, the reason why that's valuable, if I get a column that ain't filled in 3 months, I really look at 2 months, but ain't filled in 3 months. Yeah, it can take that long. That's why I say you gotta play them numbers, play them till they come, make that money. Yeah, your numbers can take that long. 37 ain't been a pair, ain't filled in 100, almost 81 days. I just showed some pairs that didn't fall 100 days. So if you played a number with 37 in it, you was playing it a while. That's why you need to track to see where them pairs at. So when you play a pair, you got an idea about when them numbers gonna come. Other than that, you playing a loser game if you ain't tracking these numbers. That's all I can tell you. But here you go. It can be 3 months. Yeah, 3 months on the column, but that's good. Because you know where you're going to go get your next numbers from. If you see a number ain't fell off the column and you hit, you ain't got to guess. You're going to go to that column and get your next number. Because by law average, something got to fall off that column within the 4th month, I'm sure. I don't think I've seen no 5 months yet. But 4th month, I can almost bet your money something going to fall off the column. And what I do when I hit and I got a column that's 3 or 4 months old, then when I start getting my numbers from the hit. And you ain't going to be able to play all the numbers. Play responsibly, but you'll be able to see what numbers are best to play because you're tracking them every day. Your own numbers for your own state. Track your own numbers for your own state. Track midday numbers with midday. Track evening numbers with evening. Because midday numbers going to run different than evening numbers. Texas got 4 draws. 2 midday, 2 evening draws. And the track, you have to track all 4 of those different draws if you're going to play like that, but I wouldn't play like that. I'd probably track, if you want to make the money midday to play for evening a little bit, I'll track the one midday and one evening, and then like that pretty much. But me here in Missouri, we only have a midday and evening draw, and all I track is evening, because I can make enough on evenings to not even worry about hitting midday, because I'm tracking. Okay, not but there's other techniques for tracking midday that I do use. I'm not going to try to confuse people with that. I use the same strategy, but I don't really play midday. I just peep at midday, see if it's something out there out the ordinary, and you're gonna see that when you're tracking everything. Okay, but yeah, you can get a column and play it in 3 days, 9 days, easy. It's easy. When you start tracking, you're gonna see, but you're gonna know where to go fishing at. You're gonna know where to go fishing to get your numbers. Okay. And another thing I like about this, you're gonna hear in pick 3, you're gonna hear a lot about mirrors and sister numbers. And that's as far as I'm gonna go with those, because that's all we're gonna need with this system. And what the beauty of this and putting the power in your hands is all the opposites are included in each one of these columns, even with all the doubles. All their opposites are included. So what it is, you got 000 to 499, 500, 999. And the way that works, you got on this grid here, you got your top numbers and your bottom numbers. All right? So you got, and the opposite, you got 1 is opposite 6, 6 is opposite 1, 2 opposite 7, 7 opposite 2, 3 opposite 8, 8 opposite 3, 4 opposite 9, 9 opposite 4, 5 opposite 0, 0 opposite 5. Okay? Saying if you're playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 come in, they just played your opposite number. If you're playing 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 come in, they just played your opposite number. 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 0 come in, they just played the opposite number, vice versa. 8, 9, 0 come in, 3, 4, 5 come in, opposite number. That's pretty straightforward. What I like about that, like if I tell you if you got 3 columns, a column that came in 3 months, what you're going to be looking for is the 2 opposites of each other that did not fall. Let's see. I'm gonna find a little bit of a clear spot for you. I'm gonna do this 016. Say 238 didn't come in, and it's obviously the 783 didn't come in. Them the two numbers you want to play off that a 3-month draw, or any of them where they opposite don't come in. You want to play those because law average one of those two gonna come in. And sometimes you might have, depends on how the column hit, you might have 4 opposites that don't come in. You want to play those 4 when you hit. You're looking for the opposites that didn't come in. Law averages, they gonna come in off that column. Or you have the choice, like me, depends on how I hit. I'll play the whole column down 50-cent box. On the straights, I'll play the whole column, or on the doubles. If a double ain't came in 3 or 4 months, I'll play the whole double down on when I hit. 50-cent box, I play a straight box too. That's how you get them. Okay? You always got your finger on the pulse of these numbers at a glance, always. Once you do, if you don't do nothing today, take them 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown, make your column, get your own numbers, and just start checking them off. Just start checking them off. And whatever system you're using right now to win or to play, use that way, because that's about a good 85% of what's going to show you how to play your numbers right there. Okay. Then when I get through with that, what I do is, like I say, that one, congratulations again to the 149 people. There's more numbers coming, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, they hitting them pretty fast. Like I say, playing them back pair and front pairs ain't gonna be a bad deal. I just don't jump off numbers and go when I stick with my numbers. But I'm looking at them pairs real close. But you can hit straight with them pairs, so I ain't tripping off of that. And here we go with the. I take that 149, put it on my calendar. Here's that 149 is in red. Now this here is for the month of August. Everything in red we've hit. Okay? Everything we called it. I'm calling the evening draw and the numbers that's coming. Okay? That's what track can do for you. You just about know what's gonna come out. And I can post them. Okay? Now, here you go. Here's what I do with the 149 when it comes. I want to check the front pair and back pair because I want to know where they at. All right? And how I do that, there's 149. I'm going to check the 14 off. I'm going to check the 19 off. I'm going to check the 49 off. Okay? So at the end of the month, what pairs you don't check off with the same chart here, you're going to highlight them over to the next month. So you always got your eyes on them pairs. And then in the next month sheet, the monthly sheet you do, you're going to track. And then when you see a number ain't failed in 2 or 3 months, a number of pairs, then you know where to go get your numbers from and your pairs. Okay? And if you look at my strategy video that I do before I do the tutorial, because I want to get the strategy video out for my players so they can go play their numbers on evening. I don't trust myself with midday, and but yeah, so they can get their numbers out and get my strategy going. And I got online people that hit too, so they play for Missouri and they play evenings. So that's how that works. Now, I already did the 149. Here is strategy number 3. And what I did, I wanted to know what single number hadn't fallen and in what position it hadn't failed. And I call this my number positioning chart. So what I did, I just went from 0 to 9. 3 columns, 0 to 9. So like the 149, I put the 1 in the one first spot, the 4 in the middle, the 9 in the back. This is a monthly. Now at the end of the month, I see what numbers didn't fall in what spot. So if I'm playing that number, more likely I'm going to put that number in that spot. For example, the 2 here. Say it hadn't failed, well, it didn't fall. It failed last month, didn't fall last month at all. And it failed 2 times. I hit them both times on that. So 3 times really. So say it hadn't fell in front pair, front spot. If you playing 1, 2, 3, you definitely want to play it as 2, 3, 1 and 2, 1, 3 that following month. By tracking, you won't be able to see that just doing grids and stuff like that alone. You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna happen. I'm just being truthful. I know. I'm just being truthful. You can't see what you're gonna see. How you gonna see it if you ain't tracking it? What position? That's something I put together too. That's one of my babies. Like I always say, the master sheet is my baby. That's my main one there. That started the rest of them because I started saying, okay, I need to know where this is at and that is at. And then number 4 is the front pair, and this front pair, back pair is real powerful. You already see how it's hitting. It's real powerful to know where them front pairs and back pairs at. That's how I really win, keeping track of those two. But all of them work together. But okay, so you're gonna say that the 149. What I do is track the front pair of the 4-9. It's a yearly sheet. The 1-4 and the 4-9 back. 4-9 back down here. Okay. For instance, I'm gonna give you a quick example. Last year I knew 900 didn't fall, and I also by tracking I knew the 09 front pair didn't fall, and the 90 back pair hadn't failed. So when I was hitting this year, I had the money. I pulled out my bucket list 090, and I hit. But you always got some numbers to pull from. You ain't got to guess. You ain't got to pull numbers out the air. That's what you don't want to do. And then if you miss a number, you know why you missed it or how you missed it. If you don't know why you're playing a number, don't play it. Now here's again. You sound like a broken record with that one too. I probably will. Okay. This is strategy number 5. What I want to do is take my pairs that's on the master sheet, which is cool. I can do that. But I wanted to know what number, and it's opposite on the pairs wasn't hitting. Because mostly I do hit pairs too. I mean, not pairs, doubles. So scratch that, doubles. I mean doubles. I do hit those pretty good. So I set them up with they sets and they opposite. All right. Like let's say, let me find. Okay, say this 119 and this 991 is a set, and this 664 and 446 is a set. Also, them being sets, they all mirror each other. Okay, so when I'm checking off these pairs at the end of the year, this is a yearly one. It say the 2 sets didn't come in, I put them on my bucket list. Or the 664 2 set didn't come in, I'm looking at those. Or if the one of the sets and one of the mirrors didn't come in, I'm putting them on my bucket list. But the main thing I really look for, say did nothing come off these 4 numbers here in a set in a group, I'm carrying that whole group over to the next year. By law of average, something's gonna come off that group. And it's usually, well, with me, and the numbers might rotate a little bit different, but y'all would say will. Usually about three of them about the most I'm going to carry over into the next year. That's what I've seen. But, the numbers are going to do their thing. But that's on average what I see. You're going to have about 3 columns that's going to roll over. But at least you know when you're playing, like here. I know last year, evenings, the 223, the 332, the 778, and 887 didn't come in. But the 778 did come in. It came 787. But I still would play these, and here, the 3, play them. I would probably, when I hit, and in my bucket list, I'll play all 4 of them again. Because I know they ain't came. By law average, they gonna come. Okay, that's it. And comment, share, email me, momonetary@gmail.com. Call me at 314-260-9801, and I'll call you back. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. If you call me and you're a serious player, I know you need some information. I'll make sure I try to get it to you. So, family, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.